Hey everyone, late to gaming here, and I'm back trying to do a no or continue free run on Contra, playing on the Nintendo Switch on the Contra Anniversary Collection. We're just going to dive right in. So I've been trying this. I've tried a couple of times. Haven't landed it yet. I've done fairly well. I just can't quite get there. I can do one continue. It's pretty much the best that I've done so far. So I'm just going to kind of keep chipping away at it. Oops. That bridge gives me issues and I don't really know why, but it's super annoying. Oh, that was a mistake. Yep. Not off to the best of starts here today, but I'm pretty sure we'll get past those issues. Those are certainly not anything that's going to cause me major problems. Just little annoyances in this first stage. Well, I said that, and then I totally confused myself and did not go for the spread. I went for the laser, and that is going to complicate things a bit. But let's just see. I just want to see what happens. It's totally doable. And I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm not good at picking up weapons in the base. I don't know which of the red guys give which of the weapons. So I will not do a good job here. I'll probably either have to keep the laser through to the end, or I'll end up dying. Yeah. My gameplay is certainly being impacted by that screw up. But I think I can get through this. I mean, this is not a difficult base, so I should be fine. Can definitely pick up the spread on the waterfall. And then if I do that, then we should be in just fine shape. As long as I don't die before I do that, which is always a real possibility. The base, in some ways, the base itself might even be faster with the laser, but this boss is not going to be easier with it, that's for sure. I'm just going to kind of take my time and not try to do anything fancy. Actually, this might actually not be too bad with this laser. Yeah, actually the boss went really well with the laser. Better than I was expecting. So that's good to know that that's the way it works. I think it's my first time really trying that. I probably would have reset, honestly, in the past. I'm gonna keep that for now. Alright, I missed that, but that's okay. Take out these guns. I don't know, crap. Yeah, that's one thing that really annoys me. I'm using a 8-bit NES style controller, and I have a bad habit because of the way I hold the controller of hitting the shoulder buttons and engaging that, whatever that screen is, not the pause screen, but the screen where you switch games and whatnot, and that is really annoying. It'll happen more than once, I can guarantee you. So I have the spread, I've lost a life, I just got an extra. I think I'm just going to keep running. Normally I don't die until typically stage 5, but this isn't. It's not that bad. Oh, okay, now that was bad. That was just dumb. I think I might on this run just go until I have to continue. See how far I can get. Because it's not like I'm trying to prove to myself I can finish the game. I know I can. I think I'll go until I have to continue and then just restart, since I've gotten off to a pretty terrible start, to be honest. This is my first time playing in, I don't know, a week maybe. So it's not like I'm a little bit rusty, I'll say. That'll be my excuse at least. This was certainly just going to take a little bit longer. I'm used to having the spread here, of course. Even the laser, of course, would have been much faster. But I don't think any of these, honestly, propose any sort of serious challenge. With just but what does cause a significant challenge is when I just stand there and get shot. Oh, well, that was dumb. Well, at least I got the laser. So now I'm at real risk of not even making it through the base. And that last death was just a really dumb death. But I think some of these kind of show how important, at least to me, the spread gun is. Because like I said, I typically make it to level 5 before I get my first death, and I may not even make it level 5 before having to continue in this situation. I do have some trouble with this boss, and I'm expecting to have more so today with just the laser. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, that went well. All right. Oh man. Yep. It's those red guys that give me trouble. I don't worry too much about the blue guys, but the red guys are really an issue. Hey JP. Yep, you caught me in my first game in which I was doing terribly. So we're going to start over and try this again. How's your Saturday going? I decided to take a break from PC games and do something a little faster paced. I considered playing some multiplayer Mario Kart, but for now this is, I think, more fun. I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose at Mario Kart when I start playing online games with people from all over the world. Not that losing isn't fun, but okay. Yeah, I have to decide if I'm going to play it soon or play through the others. I kind of lost steam on playing the others, you know, for streaming. I still want to play them. But I'm getting a low battery warning on my controller, so this might be a interrupted run until I plug it in. And I don't think I have an extra USB. I don't have an extra USB on this laptop to charge it with, so let's see how long this thing goes before it dies. So how far are you into Monkey Island? And I haven't watched anything, but I feel like I saw a clip or something that made it look like there was maybe... Is there some kind of combat or something? Or was I seeing something incorrectly? Because that would be a significant change. Yeah, I think taking your time is the way to go, although I saw your note that you said you had only had to look something up once, and either it's a lot easier than the old ones or I'm really impressed, because I tend to struggle with those. They're fun, I enjoy them a lot, but I don't expect to be able to get that far without having to look something up. Unless they're a little easier, and I can see where maybe with the newer one they could have made things a little more obvious, because the originals are... some of this stuff just doesn't make any sense at all to me. And there were several things that I would have never thought to combine or use in the way that was necessary. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start over, because that is not going well, and it doesn't bode well for the final, or for the late game situation. Have you guys covered any of those games for the podcast? I don't remember. I guess not, because they were all PC, right? Maybe, is Maniac Mansion one of the only of those LucasArts games that ever hit the console? Yeah, a lot of the things that I looked up were obvious once I knew the solution, but not all of them. Some of them were pretty non-intuitive as far as I was concerned. Okay, I did not realize that. I need to get a Sega CD. I really do. Although I know that a lot of the games are super expensive, you know, Snatcher of course, and some of those, but I've been surprised at how cheap some of the other games were. I guess because they were so terrible. I also love those cases, those tall CD cases. You know, I should have known that Monkey Island was on Sega CD, because Limited Run Games put out a Sega CD version here recently of the game. I think think I picked up the collector's edition of that. Yeah, I'm sure that it's a different scenario when you grew up playing those games. Ah, shit, I missed my timing. A lot of those games, even games like Myst, I remember I actually did try that when I was younger. And the first, I don't know, 30 minutes or something were great. And then it just got into weird puzzle stuff that I could not figure out. Of course, at the time it wasn't easy to look up, and so I never ever tried to finish that game. Alrighty. So I still think I'm doing better than either of the previous two games as far as number of lives lost, even though I'm going into this without the spread. I think I'll keep the fireballs. I walked right into that. I literally walked right into it. Oh my god. A second time. Not gonna fall for it again. Well, I thought I could trigger that gun. And I was wrong. Let's just go. I'm clearly gonna have to reset. And that is super disappointing. Yep. The last time I played, I had my first two runs were way better. Single continue runs. So far, my first three have been kind of garbage. Oh yeah, the Sega CD in general. I think it had the same problem that a lot of new technologies have, which is they wanted to show it off, and that was the entire focus. So the fact that they could put FMV on that is all they cared about for a lot of those games. It didn't matter how terrible they were. Although, you know, I think that games like Night Trap are actually fun. Although I haven't actually played through the original myself. I remember it, but I've played it on Switch, and the new one has those quality of life improvements that make a big difference, I know. I was talking to one of my friends recently and telling him about the game that the Nostalgia Cast guys are doing for the Patreon, the Portopia serial murder case, and about how that was a Yuji Horii game. And looking it up, that was stupid. Looking it up, I'm just gonna start over. There was mention that it was inspiration for Kojima, and we got talking about the fact that about wondering how much Snatcher was inspired by something like that. So now I really want to play Snatcher. Hey, Mythion. Yeah, Sewer Shark was terrible. How are things in Sweden today? And maybe more importantly, how is your wandering village doing? Crap. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, that's better. Relaxing is a good thing to do on a Saturday. I've already been out and picked up groceries and in for the rest of the day, I hope. My village is doing terribly. It's one reason I'm taking a couple of days off. I played some Citizen Sleeper yesterday instead. I had a terrible game a couple days ago, where the last probably 15 minutes was with me just literally one villager, and the Anbu was both dying of poison and starvation. It was a pretty terrible situation. So I'll probably start a new game here. I don't know, I might start it this weekend. I can't decide. Now that I started playing Citizen Sleeper again, I'm pretty into that as well. And I am planning on maybe picking up Frostpunk. I think it's still on sale and I want to grab it before it goes off. So if I do, I'll certainly let you know how I enjoy that one. Alright, see if I can keep this spread gun for the duration of this level at least. I have not started the waterfall with a spread gun since I started playing today. That's just pitiful. Okay. Yeah, I would be very interested in knowing how much. I assume that the longer you play, the more it throws at you as far as, you know, more frequent poison or keeping you in harsher environments for longer. Although the game that I played that went 230 days didn't seem like it was as harsh as these last ones that I've played. You know, I always have probably 4 or 5 games going. Usually not like serious games. Like I have a visual novel or 2 going on like on one of the handhelds, and then I have at least something going on PC. I've got something going on at least one console. And then things like this that I just break out and play occasionally. Like Mario Kart when we're playing it. Oh, there we go. And I still haven't finished Dragon Quest VIII. I need to get the PS2 hooked back up so I can finally just finish that and get it off of my list. It's been outstanding for way too long. Alright. As long as I cannot lose this. Yeah, I've been putting off 11, thinking I should finish 8 before. Although it's not like I'm caught up by any means. I haven't played 9, and I haven't played anything like 5, 6, or 7, or 9. And obviously I haven't played 10. So I doubt that it really matters. Alright, here we go. So maybe we'll have a good run this time. I'm off to a decent start at least. Oh, man, that's interesting, Mythion. Most people consider 8. They seem to consider 8 the best. I enjoy it. I've liked 8 quite a bit. I don't know how it stacks up against the others since it's the only modern Dragon Quest that I've played. Yeah, the big thing for me with liking to play games like that sequentially is the mechanics, and just I worry about getting used to some nice mechanics that they added in 11, and then trying to go back to the earlier ones and get annoyed that those are missing. I don't know how much of an issue that really will be. Yeah, I try not to have more than one big RPG going at any time, one time. It just seems like a recipe for disaster. Especially because I'll put, I don't know how many hours you put into Dragon Quest 8, but I don't know, I'm up to like 90 or 100 hours on it so far. I grind a lot, which really, drags those games out. But if I like the combat system, I don't care. There's also Final Fantasy VI to finish, which I haven't touched in months. Alright. This is certainly my best run so far. So on 8, I don't know what all there is at the end. Like I defeated the big bosses, but now there's the part where you have to go around and collect those. I don't remember what they are. Some like all the things from the ancestors or whatever. Like I can't remember what they were called. I'm on that part and I just need to power through it. Like, I don't think it'll take long to finish. I think I found the first 1 or 2. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of going back through my notes and trying to find stuff that points me to them. Yeah, the orbs. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've gotten 2 of them. So I don't know how much game there is past that. There's so much I want to play. I almost started Fire Emblem Three Houses recently, but I didn't. And now I'll probably play Triangle Strategy instead because I picked it up. Sometimes I think I should play Grandia too. So I've never played a Fire Emblem game, so I have no concept if I like it or not. Everyone has good things to say about it. It seems like something I would like, so I thought I'd give it a chance. Alright, that gunner gets me a lot. So, we're off. I don't think I've died yet, so course I jinxed myself. This boss isn't terrible without spread, as long as I've got the laser, but actually this boss isn't that bad with laser, but I still much prefer to have spread. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, why do you have to start way over there? Damn it. There we go. Warlock at Firetop Mountain. Haven't heard of that one. I may have to look it up. Because that's one thing I need, is to pick up more games. Having a PC has completely changed the gaming landscape for me. I didn't realize how much I would enjoy having a gaming PC. Final Fantasy books. Interesting. Oh, see, speaking of that, now I'm reminded that I need to play through Chrono Cross and Chrono Code. Sounds interesting. I do find that I like some of those tabletop games that or you know, tabletop style games. I'll probably start playing Gloomhaven with one of my friends very soon. We both picked it up. Oh crap! It was free via the Epic Store, and we had tried playing the tabletop and didn't. We played once, and COVID kind of put the cramp into that. So we'll probably play that here soon. So that'll cut into other games as well. Yes, this is... What the hell are you doing, man? This is what happens when you skip so much like I did. Okay, I've not had that happen before. And of course, I could be playing something new, but here I am playing NES games, which is the thing I played the most, probably, in my life. I really need to get my retro stuff hooked back up. That's some NES stuff I'd like to stream. I do have every intention of streaming Rule of Rose next month. Unless I just get completely... Oh, shit. I always do that. Unless I just get completely fed up with streaming. I have every intention of doing that next week. Or next month. For Halloween. Well, it's going to be one of those levels, I'm afraid. Guess the good news is I'm used to playing this level without the spread gun, since I die on this level a lot. I just missed the minecart entirely. Yeah, it's certainly can be tricky to find time. Ah, damn it. I thought I'd come up with a good strategy for getting that. And obviously I was very wrong. I've gone silent here because this is a section I don't do very well on sometimes. Luckily this boss is really easy. Almost died there. Alright, there we go, and picked up an extra life. Not a bad way to finish the level out. Yeah, I don't know how JP manages a full-time job, a family, kids, a band. Alright. I don't think I would have time for anything else if I had that much going on. Alright, we got the alien's head. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I usually do not have any real trouble with the alien. If I can pick up this spread gun later, then I should be good. Even without it, if I can keep the machine gun, I should be good. I missed the spread, but I still think I can pull this off. I mean, I've got, what, 4 lives at least? There's no reason that I shouldn't be able to finish this without continuing. Alright, well, I lost the machine gun. I still think I can do it. Yeah, sleep is a big thing I'm kind of fond of. I probably do more of it. Ah, shit. Now it's starting to fall apart. Maybe. I probably sleep more than I should, but I do like it awful lot. Alright, one more of these scorpion guys. Alright. This is going to get hectic. I'm going to try to take out as many of these as I can. The ones at the bottom before I start trying to attack the heart itself. Oh, shit. Those that, I forget that they can climb like that, and they always screw me up. If I can take this one out, I think we've got it. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, we've got this thing. And there we go. Alright, so that's my first continue free run. Probably ever. I doubt that I pulled it off when I was a kid. I may have and just didn't pay attention. Thank you. So my next goal is a deathless run, and that obviously is going to take some work. And the 8-bit victory. I don't think I've destroyed the Vile Red Falcons since they keep coming back, but I will consider myself a hero. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Bro, I have not. I don't think I've heard of Broforce. I assume it's a Contra clone or Contra inspired game. Oh yeah, I forgot about my low battery. It keeps warning me, so this may not last. I don't know. We'll see if we can get through another game. Let's forget about that gun. Got it. The thing is, as weird as this is going to sound, ah, shit. Do you see that? That was dumb. I'm going to restart. I really don't tend to like shooters that much, but I love Contra, probably because it was like the third ever NES game that I had, and so I played a ton of it. And for that reason, I've also played Super C and the Game Boy. I guess regular Game Boy version of Super C also. And I'm thinking about playing through the other games in this collection. Some of them I haven't even really touched, so that'll be something. To expand my horizons when it comes to the Contra games that I've played. Yeah, I think so. I know a lot of people love like Contra 3 and like hardcore. I don't know. I just like the original. I know it's nostalgia. It's 100% nostalgia glasses, but it's just the best version as far as I'm concerned. Although I really haven't played those others, so I guess I should give them a shot before I say that. Honestly, the only ones I've played on here, I completed the Famicom version. I mean, it's basically the same, just with a few small additions. I tried playing the arcade version, and I think it's kind of terrible compared to this. It's just those huge sprites. I'm just not a fan of, but I think I'll try playing through it. I may have some of those PS1 games. I picked up some of the early, like PS1 and PS2 versions, I think. I got it from GameStop when they were on sale or something. Or when they were having a sale and I just need filler. I should try those sometime just to see what they are. I tried that new one. What is it? Rogue Force or Rogue? I forget. The new one that's on Switch. Was not a fan of it. I know a lot of people weren't, but I thought I'd give it a shot, but it just didn't feel right. Legacy of War. I feel like I may have that one, but I'm not sure. It's so much easier when I actually have my weapon. Alright. Rogue Core, yes, that one. Did you ever play through that one? I know you talked about it. I wasn't sure if you ever really played through it or not. Yeah, I felt like co-op was probably what it was aiming for. Although I just I felt like it had a lot. It was overly complicated. I felt like for what it was. Like you can't get much simpler than this. Just two buttons, jump and shoot. And I know that you have to expand on the series, but I don't know. I felt like Rogue Core just was trying to do way too much and wasn't. Just didn't feel like Contra to me. I also didn't like the silly, like, exaggerated, like, beefed up characters and all that either, but just a preference. Alright, let's see if we can keep dying on this time. Alright, we should be golden. So, first 3 levels without a death. It's a good start. Yeah, Super C. Right, I had the same thing with Super C. I liked it, but I much prefer these base levels to those top-down levels, and that kept me from finishing it. Like when I was a kid, I hated it and just didn't even try. And then I picked it back up. I don't remember. I think I played it actually on the NES. I might have played it on this collection. And I finally got through it. And it's fine. I just still don't like those top-down levels, though. I do like some of the weapons. Then there's Contra Force. I don't think I really played that one, if I'm remembering correctly. I've never played a Metroid game. I played those tiny pieces of the original that were on the NES remix, but that's my entire exposure to Metroid. That's a game I need to I need to try it for real, and it's too classic of a game series to not try. Yeah, I've heard Super Metroid is the best. I may do it. It's on. I think it's on Switch Online, right? Neo Contra. I have Neo Contra. I don't know if I have Shattered Soldier, but I do remember picking up Neo. Alright. This boss is so much easier with spread gun. I should be fine. If I can take out one of this left one. Especially shit. Well, I spoke too early. Any reason to play the first Metroid before playing Super Metroid? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing. I need practice on these later levels. Okay. In that case, I may actually break out Super Metroid sometime and try it on stream. I've heard so much good about it. Certainly doesn't hurt to try that one out. Okay. Oh, okay. That was close. Got my gun back. There's a, I don't think I've mentioned this to, that when either you guys were watching, but there's a ROM hack for Contra called Return of the Red Falcon that I picked up. I have it on an NES cartridge. When I get my NES hooked up, I need to play it. It is super hard. It's all the same assets as this game. It's the same gameplay, same weapons, just with new levels. And yeah, it is incredibly hard. I love it. I cannot get ready for it all. So I'd like to play it and stream it sometime. It's super frustrating. There'll be plenty of deaths. Yeah, I just need to get that stuff hooked up. I have way too much that I want to play. I want to show off. There we go. I knew there was a faster way that I used to finish that. If I can avoid dying in this section, then the boss will be super easy. And then we can move on to the energy. I forget what that one's called. Alright, where are you going to spawn at? Good. Alright, make quick work of that. Okay, well, I should be able to handle that then. There are at least two places in this level where I have trouble always. So I really need to get some practice on those. Because it makes it hard to do a deathless run when you have places that you die most of the time. Oh wait, I want to be down here. What am I doing? Shit. Yeah, I just sat there and screwed myself over. Then I got impatient and screwed myself over again. That's one of the places I have trouble. So I can pick up the laser at least. I'm just getting ready to say I'll take my time through here and be careful, and then I walked into a laser. Yeah, that was dumb. It's getting careless. Same there. That's not the right approach for that gunner. Yeah, I'm doing terrible on this level right now. Alright, so I need to step away and go check on something. I'll be back maybe. Alright, I am going to have to end the stream. We apparently are having a plumbing issue that I need to go take a look at. So, thanks for dropping in, and hopefully I can catch you guys on some other time.